Well, if you saw from the title of the last video, you should have watched it as well, but we've got another trip out going today, right at the end, as we've got a derby before that. We've got two massive top six London clubs to play, and Aston Villa. No offence to Villa fans, but that should be the game we're winning, as welcome back to the Pool career. As yes, I might have sounded a little bit pessimistic in that, but welcome back guys to episode number 9 now of season number 7 of the Hartlepool United Road to Glory. If you haven't seen any of this, we're in the Premier League now, so you might as well go ahead and watch the rest of the series to get caught up. And whilst you're doing that, make sure you click the subscribe button with the notification bell enabled as well, so you know when all the videos are going to come out. And of course, there's links in the description that can be followed as well if you've got a spare moment, as revealing spoilers in 3, 2, 1, we sit 12th in the Premier League. It's not the best position. We've got Leeds and Crystal Palace who've got games in hand. We're doing well in all competitions, however, so that's maybe why the league form's fallen off a little bit. Everton smashed us in the last one, as today we have Newcastle in the derby, Tottenham, Chelsea, Villa and Manchester City. So with these two games being at home, I'm going to simulate whoever's lowest, which I think is Tottenham at the moment. We're going to play our derby today. We're going to play Newcastle United. We're going to play Chelsea. We're going to simulate Villa. And then we've got the semi-final to end the episode with, which hopefully doesn't go extra time and make this episode super duper long like it has been doing, as Arsenal away in the next episode. And if we don't get through in the FA Cup, next episode will be the last. And as for the save, I don't think it's going to be the last of the save, but maybe the penultimate last episode, because I think we've got one more season in the bag before we might be moving on. Yes, I know we might not get Champions League football if we do that, but the save, I mean, I am still enjoying this save, of course I am, but I feel like I don't want it to be longer than the Grimsby one, that of course was the club I supported, and yeah, I don't want it to go on longer than that basically, and I still do want to have success in this, as I might get success if I go to Tottenham, but I'm not gonna, as Newcastle are in 17th in the Premier League this season. Calderon's still not back from his injury, I think he is out all season, as this is the team. Freddie Woodman in goal, Kijana, Maja, Staunton, Knight and Clifford still at that left wing back spot, with McCalmont, Beltran and Chukwuemeka, Gutierrez and Kiss up front. Let's see how it can do in the North East derby. Let's have a look at the Geordies team, shall we? Vicario in goal, Maffeo, McTominay, Varane, Teze and Chanaloglu, with Oliver, Willock and Sean Longstaff. Brenner and Santiago Munoz is still at the club, trying to live out the dream of being Santiago Muniz. You've seen the film Goal, of course you should be getting that reference as Alfred McCalmont. Want to start off very brightly, want all 3 points from this one, an easy 3 points to start off with in this derby game, as we make us man spin there. Gutierrez with a shot straight at Teze. They do have Varane, but it'll be all by now as Beltran rattles the bar. Vicario only punches, Chukwuemeka fouls him. That was an early chance to take a lead, as Oliver, they left it for each other then, as Maja has passed it straight into the feet of Munoz, and then he's got a block in, which he had to fold his body up to block, as now maybe can we counter? Back to Beltran. Need to get his football going, really need some form for that Manchester City game. We lost it last year, we don't want to be losing at Wembley again, as Maja into Tamas, Chukwuemeka, McCalmont. This is good passing, this one, we're keeping the ball very, very well, just need a breakthrough pass. It's McCalmont onto Tamas right here, he goes out wide, we've got Chukwuemeka in the middle, crossed in towards him, wins his header off McTominay. Good start to the game, as Sean Longstaff with the run. Two strikers in front of him, but doesn't get it through, as Maja, Chukwuemeka now, into Tamas. His footwork is just extraordinary, as Alfred McCalmont. Just pass that back to him. Chukwuemeka should be getting away from his man. Can he just try and squeeze again? Yes, he can. Beltran, Tamas, Gutierrez is behind him, still keeping this ball very well. Beltran from range again, hits Varane, but hits him on the arm where he doesn't want it to hit him. And Rafael Varane is the guilty culprit. I don't know about that. He did stick his leg up as well. Did he go past his leg? Yes, it hit his fist first. Definitely a handball. So, Nicolas Gutierrez got to practice penalties. Wembley is a place where penalties go down. So, let's try and score this one. Top left. And it's in at the side netting. Nicolas Gutierrez never missing that one. We lead in the derby. A very bright start away from home for us. And he should be level on goals with Tamas Kiss. So, hopefully try to outscore each other now from this moment on. Won't mind it in this game as well. Very bright game from us as Tamas Kiss, Beltran, Gutierrez, Alfie McCalmon. Oh, he just put it so perfectly for himself to hit on that half volley, but still missed as Clifford, when whipping the corner in, it was towards Gutierrez, who's having a very bright game today. Tamas Kiss into Chukwuemeka to curl one. It's off the crossbar again. Eddie Howe really not getting his team bouncing in this game. As Joe Willock, though, they might have a chance. Oh my days, and I thought they'd scored there. Reece Staunton with a good block as Tamas Kiss try and run it away, but don't lose your touch like you usually do. That's what I'm trying to say. It's Chukwuemeka still on this breakaway right here. Gutierrez, brilliant footwork. Heavy touch again, but still keeps it. Kiss, Chukwuemeka. I love the counter move, as I think this half has been the most dominant half of football I've ever seen. As Knight, I always had faith for making that tackle. That Maffeo guy at right wing back has been very sloppy and slow when he does receive the ball, as it's into Brenner. Please don't let something happen before half-time. There we go. Utter dominance in the derby for us, the away side. And I'm rather much enjoying it. Alfie McCalmont here with the ball as he spreads one out to Kai Clifford. He's a bit wasted at left wing back, I've got to say, but no one else in that position. And he is Mr. Versatile as Chukwuemeka out to Hoover, whipping a ball in towards the back post, where Alfie McCalmont was making the run. We continue to dominate, and I think I'd be rather upset if we only just won by a penalty, because we've deserved to win by much more, as hopefully this is much more. McCalmont to the back post, never missing. Beautiful ball from Chukwuemeka, as we'll celebrate over here, because that's where our fans will be, or I'll just pick up the ball instead. 2-0, this should be another 3 points to back up that horrific game against Everton and get us back on the right path. Brilliant ball, brilliant take at the back post. Here is Nicolas Gutierrez, and we're trying to create a counter-attack here. Basui's just in front. Can he break away? Can he get a goal in the Hartlepool shirt? It's been so long. Saved. Gutierrez blocked by Teze. It was quite a poor hit, actually. Hit it straight at him. And the Geordies trying to get one back into this game. They've improved slightly in these last 10 minutes. Varane seems to be up front as a good turn. Staunton with the block. And Woodman makes it a dramatic save, but a save nevertheless, and we'll take it. Definitely want a clean sheet right here as pass that around the corner into Basui. Now on to Gutierrez around the corner again into Max Clark. Basui making a brilliant run. He's playing very well off the bench right here. Avis Basui scores! It has been so long since he's got a goal in a Hartlepool shirt, but he has got one once more. Brilliant news for him. Brilliant news for the club. He's come back from 2 years away and got a Premier League goal. Very impressed. I think that's his first one. Yeah, definitely think it's his first Premier League goal in the derby as well. In the roof of the net. He's been looking forward to that since League 2. Brilliant stuff. 3-0 now in this game as all. Varane's lost his head. Varane has lost his head. Goodbye, Rafa Varane. Looks like the Geordies are destined for relegation the way they're playing, as we'll try and take this short. Pass that off. Oh, he's ready as Estevez. Unlucky boys. Still, we'll take a 3-0 throbbing. And, of course, a red card for them. Same result that we had at Villa earlier on in the season as Joe Willock round the corner. But the game has gone. It is a 3-0 win for the Pool in the derby. And that should lift the confidence up. Deserved win, in my opinion, as we stay 12th. Because all the other games in hand around us have been played. We can go as high as 10th if we, of course, beat Tottenham and go above Arsenal, but it's hard to do. Our drop-off really didn't help, but them changes I made at the end did, because we've got a fully fit team here for Tottenham, which is simulated, so we need the fully fit team. At home, against Spurs, we've beaten them at home before, as we've lost 2-1. Oh, and Tamas, he's got himself sent off for Chelsea in the 90th minute. Maybe he wanted a rest before Villa, but Kamara, Clifford and Dele Alli before Tamas gets a red. So Chelsea next. I'm honestly more hurt by the red card than the result, as now we can't even go to 11th if we beat Chelsea, who are third, so I think in the league we're a little bit screwed. We've got to try and prioritise the FA Cup a little bit more, because we're safe from relegation, definitely. 15 points, and it is 9 points between us and Spurs, who just beat us. Do have a game in hand, but still that's difficult. Pedro's been dropped in the team, and it is the same apart from that change. The big man hopefully having an impact, as Avis Basui did play well before, didn't he? I'm just going to go for Pedro, just see how the big man does, and if he doesn't do well, Basui's going to take a chance next time, as it's the same team apart from that. We did only lose 2-1 narrowly, so hopefully things change against Chelsea. And let's have a look at the Chelsea lineup that travel to us. Castile's in goal, Malang Sarr, Reece James, Bastoni, Christiansen and Ben Chilwell, with Kai Havertz and Pedri. We've got Chukwueze, Raspadori and Salah. Raspadori, top scorer I think this season. Very strong Chelsea squad, but we've got to have faith we can beat whoever's in front of us, as Chukwuemeka gives it out wide to Kijana Hoover. Really do need every single 3 points. That's a good ball into Pedro! And 5 minutes in, we lead against Chelsea. Big header from the big man, and that is why I chose him over Basui. Get in there! Hasn't scored many this season, as what a pick out from Kijana Hoover. And a brilliant ball swung in onto the big head, and that is just a thumping one into the back of Castile's net. And it's only just the first move of the game, as Ben Chilwell, Kijana Hoover tried to get a tackle in, still not done. Kai Havertz on the edge. Freddie Woodman hooks it out of the top bin with a very good one-handed stop, as they're going to try and whip a corner in, other. Yes, Pedri. Please head that away. Hoover, bit unconventional, but we have got it away from danger, as now it's a short corner. Pedri into Chukwueze, who's ran past us rather easily. Bastoni, Kai Havertz chasing it around a little bit. Salah into Christiansen, and Malang Sarr has put it over. Not the player many thought he was, Malang Sarr, as hang on. Clifford again, whipped in again, and Gutierrez is the header this time. Chelsea cannot deal with aerial balls into their box. 2-0 now, we're getting a little bit more comfortable against the Blues. Brilliant little dive, and this time it's from the other striker, Gutierrez, who I think is ahead of Tamas now on goals. He's been a very good signing this season, hasn't he? And adds it to 14 this season. Absolutely brilliant, as we've won the ball straight away against the Blues as well. I think we did have one game where we thrashed Chelsea. It's just a thing that we have a really good game against them every once in a while, as that's in towards Pedro again. But two Castiles. Seems to me like Chelsea's wing-backs are having shockers, as Kai Clifford keeps the ball very well right there into Beltran, who's charging forward through the midfield. Now onto Gutierrez, round the corner. Pedro's through. It's Pedro, the big man. And what a waste. I'm sure Reece James handballed it there. I'm sure Sarr kicked at Reece James's hand. Might be wrong though, as Chelsea have a corner ball again. Pedri whipping this in. Please don't be another header, as Woodman just eats that one up. But we've got a man down in the box, and I think that might be Reece Staunton, if I'm not wrong, which is a big blow if we've lost him. Gutierrez is going to still try and carry on, because we might have an attack opportunity, but need to get him off the field. Don't want him injured for Manchester City, as Clifford tries to round Sarr, and now I am worried about the injury. I've instantly gone ahead and tried to take him off, as he's still on the field for now, as Woodman makes a brilliant save just before half-time. He is destined for another clean sheet. Got the captain's armband now as well, so good on him. He's been our solid keeper for a couple of years, as what a terrible, terrible clearance from Alfie McCalmont, putting it straight back in the mixer, but we survive at half-time. 2-0 against Chelsea. Let's try and start the second half how we finished the first half. However, Chelsea on an attack. Pedri with the shot straight at Beltran, and what a good ball that is out to Gutierrez. Pedro onto Alfie McCalmont now. Over the top to Chukwuemeka. One more, please. There we go. I'm not going to try and cross it this time. I'm going to pass it in, because Pedro has found a little bit of a gap and a blast, but over. And really not much happening in the second half, as that's a good ball forward though to that guy who wins the race between him and Woodman. And that's quite shameful, because it's just one chip ball, and Freddie Woodman was very close to it, but just couldn't get there in the end. That's the deadlock broken for Chelsea. Hopefully they don't get back into it. Now just 5 minutes remaining with one goal in it. It's been a boring second half, but can't believe they've got themselves back into it. Crossed in towards the box. I've just took Pedro off, of course I have. Brilliant header won by Chukwuemeka though, as Chelsea packed in their own half. Hoover around the corner. They're going to try and just absolutely break if they get the ball, so don't let them have it. Chukwuemeka from range. Blocked. Headed on to Basui, and what a save from Castiles. Basui put some power beneath that one as a corner ball. Clifford to whip it in. Chukwuemeka with the header! And glanced wide. Very unlucky once more as Kai Clifford. Oh, he needed to win that header. 2 added minutes. And Chelsea are going to throw everything at us. The kitchen sinking factors. Here's that guy who I'm never going to name. Passing it on to Kai Havertz. Over the top. They've got a ball into the box. Clifford with a block. And he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. Kai Clifford's handballed it. We've absolutely bottled it against Chelsea. Kai Clifford, one of our standout performances since he's joined. He kicked it onto his own arm. Oh no, Raspadori against Freddie Woodman, please. Bottom bins. That is absolutely heartbreaking. That's the Europa League gone, that. That is the Europa League chase well and truly gone. 2-2 with Chelsea with the last kick of the game. We've been so amazing as well. We've been brilliant. And then that happens in the last minute from a free cam ball. Europa League, gone. We've got to throw every single thing at this FA Cup now as that is the game. 2-2 with the Blues after being 2-0 and cruising with like 20 minutes to go. We find a way to bottle it. At least there's some good news, which Reece Staunton's only out for 5 days, so that should be him out for the Aston Villa game and back for Manchester City, who are underperforming in the league. So that puts a bit of faith into me as Villa next, who are in the top 9 at least because they've gone off this little board. And yeah, we're never chasing 6th spot anymore. Yeah, well and truly bottled jobs. There's a couple of rotations for this next game because of course the FA Cup final, or semi-final, getting ahead of myself right there, is priority. So Duarte in for Staunton, who's got that 5-day injury. Angus in for Hoover, who needs a rest. O'Reilly. And Tamas comes in for Pedro, because Pedro, in fact, needs a rest. As can we get the result midweek here against Villa? Away at Villa Park. We smashed them earlier on, and they've beaten us this time. Run, done, and dusted. We're not in the Europa League. Tamas with the goal. Kessier and Cherky wins it. We just didn't do enough, as now we play on the Sunday. Wembley bound, at least not playing a club in London who have got the advantage like Chelsea did last season, as you can tell the manager rating going down, but they're not happy with me. As Staunton's feeling fit, that's a good thing. Why can't this game make the right bloody auto substitutions? Because now Tamas Kiss is tired going into this final, but still he's definitely playing. It's the strongest team we have, of course. The usual suspects in the team, not going to have to walk you through it. Staunton's got the armband. I'll make sure if we get to the final he gets it again. So he's lifting that trophy. As here we go. Manchester City in the big one once more. And look at that. If we get past Manchester City, it is Leeds United or Burnley in the final. I'm not saying it's easy, but out of every FA Cup final you could have, it's not a top 6 club. As Manchester City are in 9th, but they are definitely a top 6 club. That guy's 92 rated, Phil Foden. Scored against us last time when they narrowly beat us 2-1. Very excited for this one, as Ederson is in goal. John Aramburu, Ruben Diaz, Pedro Porro and Ko Itakura at left back. Rodri, Kaki and Soumare. So they've kept to the rotational kind of lineup with Harry Kane on the wing, Braff up front and Foden. I'm guessing they'll swap. Of course, you do know our team as well, as Harry Kane on the ball immediately right here. They've tried to round us a little bit. Gone back to Aramburu. Now into Harry Kane, as we just need to watch them a little bit. Josh Knight with a good interception. If we can get an early goal in this, it'd be amazing. Tamas is tired, so he's going to whip the ball to his strike partner. Gutierrez takes it down well. Rides the challenge. Can he get past the man right here? Unlucky. Going to play the counter-attacking drop-back game, I think. It's not the most entertaining of football, but it's the one that provides the most results for us. It is proven so, as now Braff with the ball. He is actually staying up front, so the glitch, the striker being out wide, is actually in our favour, as Kaki has the ball right here with a shot. Woodman with a save. And Tamas Kiss, I don't think he's ever winning that against Rodri, but we're going long from goal kicks as well. I am risking nothing. This is a huge game for us, where, of course, we can get into Europe, we can get a trophy, a big major one at the end, which many teams don't get, of course, as Aramburu into Harry Kane. He's going to try and whip a ball in, and Clifford's put it behind for a corner. Wanted to avoid those, as we've got to try and defend right here. Foden coming short. Watch Harry Kane. Watch Rodri, who can be a threat. But they've gone short. And Gutierrez easily deals with that one. Get sprinting, mate. You have got time and effort to get down this wing, as Tamas is kind of through. Please be a good ball. It's not bad. Tamas, still got plenty of defenders to beat though. Chukwueze didn't want to lose the ball by feeding that through as McCalmont, dodgy touch, back out to Clifford, whip that in first time, back post, good header, one, Chukwuemeka has put it into the back of the net. Oh my days, that is why you follow shots in. Carney Chukwuemeka puts us 1-0 up against City, majorly against the run of play. Hartlepool fans going absolutely mental. We lead at Wembley, but we did against Chelsea. Keep calm and carry on. But Kai Clifford with a brilliant crossing, missed the header straight into Carney's path, and he just curled that away from Edison's body perfectly into the side netting. Our goal was really against the run of play as Phil Foden towards Kane. Major away. Soumare's put it over Chukwuemeka. Soumare gets round as easily, and Woodman is unbelievable. Come on, Freddie, as they've got to whip into the box right here. Braff in towards Foden. Gutierrez away. Chase that out, but stay at home, please. Just stay. Don't let them get past us. Gutierrez, mark your man up. Kaki in the middle to Kane. Back to Kaki. As can we try and mark that? We do. Major watches him. And let's just make sure we don't panic and get this out perfectly. Gutierrez over the top to Tamas, who's never going to get there, but it should be half-time. Please. There we go. 1-0 against City. We have played our tactic that we meant to play here down to a T. Brilliant. Really, really good going from us as Beltran into Tamas, into McCalmont. We've actually got an attack straight away here. Maybe they're not going to try and dominate and they're going to counter-press. Who knows what City have got in mind in that Guardiola's head, as now it's cross. Please don't be offside. He isn't. Clifford with another deep ball into the box. Chukwuemeka. Gutierrez. Brilliant save, Edison. Corner ball for us, though. So please, let's do something from this. Kai Clifford whips it in. Good ball. Falls down to Staunton. Tamas on the edge. Penalty awarded. Aramburu with the handball. Penalty kick to us, and I have no idea how that's given. Nicholas Gutierrez against Edison. Bottom bins. Chipped. And why did I chip that? Why didn't I put power underneath it? That's because I were in two minds. I was going to change it to down the middle. Big chance missed. What a bottle job from me. That's panic that's caused that to happen. There's a bad tackle on McCalmont right there. He's even stayed down as Kai Clifford. Going to pass that through. But yes, the referees had to stop the game. It is McCalmont. Do we trust Hayward to come on? Not really. I'm going to go for O'Reilly. Not nice to get injured in a game this big as Knight. The pass into O'Reilly straight off the bench. Beltran. Clifford is on that wing, but no, don't lose it there, Tamas. He's got to come off. Not had a good episode today, really. Red card and not good performances and always tired as there's confirmation O'Reilly's come on. As mark that man, please. Soumare's charging through at us. Into Foden. Round to Braff and Woodman with a save. An hour in. And City look back on top, please. Foden with the short corner again. Chukwuemeka has been rounded. Please, just mark your men in the middle still. Stay at home. Stay at home. Szoboszlai across and Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres puts it in. 1-1 Manchester City. They've took the chance. Oh, that is poor. From a short corner as well. They've walked it in. Just hit right there, he's Staunton out of the way, and Woodman's clean sheet's gone. That penalty's caused us to crumble a little bit, as Tamas is coming off soon. He's absolutely shattered, and Pedro's going to come on as Gutierrez get running. He's been perfect today, just needs a goal himself, as Man City playing the risky football, so if we can get a ball right there, we would be good if we can just take it off the master passing, as Foden, the main man, running backwards. Oh, and he's completely done Hoover. Need Pedro to be the big man we need him to be as O'Reilly. Let them know you are there, son. That is for McCalmont, that. As Braff puts it out wide into Itakura. Down the wing into Foden. Back in the middle. And that's just gone past them a little bit. Soumare, Rodri into Braff. Braff onto Rodri again. Soumare, that's through to Braff. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go and Manchester City have won the game. That's why we need to see games out. It's the penalty that's done us in, isn't it? We've lost at Wembley once more in this semi-final. No continental football going into our final season of the Hartlepool save. I'm pretty sure anyway. Ultra attack, boys. Come on, let's try and get something. Pedro now on the field. As Chukwuemeka, please make a move. Kijana, we're ultra attacking. Where is our fullback or wingback or whatever? As O'Reilly into Gutierrez now. On to Max Clark, who I've just subbed on. And that's a poor pass. 3 added minutes. Itakura down the wing. Just keep chasing it, please. Rodri through the middle. It's game over. They're not going to lose the ball here, are they? Ferran Torres backwards. They're going to keep it and they're going to win the game. Yep. No chance to get to the other side of the field. There we go. Manchester City in the final. I feel sick after that. It's happened again. Manchester City against Leeds in the FA Cup final. I don't know what more to say. 13th in the league. We've had the exact same season as last time. No progression. Only about 40 million spent as well. I mean, we made profit, but still not too good. So next episode will be the final episode of the season. Very upsetting as I've lost my calm for that last month as well, I must add. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Although it's been a bit anticlimactic. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well. Follow the links in the description below and the TikTok MWS27. Because someone took MWS. It's doing very well at the moment, so I'd appreciate all the support I can get on that. And I will see you all in the next episode, the final one. Take care in a bit, and I'll see you all later. Peace.